Hey y'all, Danna here. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm in the kitchen cooking. I know we've got a lot of people in our family that's dealing with some of this COVID sickness, so I'm cooking and doling out food and making some good stuff for the family as well. But something I got to do today is figure out something to do with these eggs. I've got some eggs that are going to go out of date in a few days, and I thought, what can I make with those? I said, oh yeah, I'll make an egg pie, also known as a quiche. But I'm going to tell you what's different about this one. My husband does not like crust. And so what I do is I make a crustless egg pie or a crustless quiche. So anyway, it's eggs, cheese, and meat. What's not to love about that? So I'm going to make one based on one of my recipes in my cookbook from Happiness is Homemade, y'all. Now, if you want to put it in a shell, this one is on page 68 in Happiness is Homemade, y'all. And you can get this book on Amazon. Order it. It'll come right to your house. And anyway, you can get this book on Amazon, and that would be great. And you know what? If you want to see some more of my cooking videos, I have about 30 of them on YouTube. Now, when you go to YouTube, it asks you if you want to subscribe. Subscribe just means that we're going to be friends, just like on Facebook. So when you get to YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You don't have to pay at all. All you got to do, that means we're friends, okay? So y'all do that. And if you want my cookbook, Amazon.com. It's called Happiness is Homemade. It'll come right to your house. All right, now I'm going to turn the camera so you can see what I'm doing and how easy this is. Now, when you make a crustless egg pie, I just use one of these, and this is a pie plate, and I have buttered it very well. If you don't butter it very well, it's going to stick. Okay, I've got two of them because I'm making two pies. Some of my family members need some of this, and I'm going to go leave it on their doorstep. But anyway, and also we're going to have some for supper too. So here we go. I'm going to show you what I'm adding into it. And y'all, you can add so many different things when you're making an egg pie or a quiche because you know, what I do is get in the refrigerator and see what I've got. So I've got some pepper, and I'm chopping that up right now. I've got some smoked turkey breast. This is really good right here. I've got smoked turkey breast I'm going to put in there. I'm going to put in some mushrooms, and then I'm going to, just use up some cheese that I've got in there. I've got some pepper jack, and I've got some cheddar. So we're going to use some of that today, and it's really easy. So let's get started. Turn the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Whoops. There you go. And let's just hope that camera stays up there, because sometimes it doesn't want to. Don't you move, camera. Don't you move. Okay. Nope, it's going over. Okay, hang on. I got to do a little work. Sometimes if you do that, it helps. Okay, there we go. I got it. All right, here we are, and we're chopping. Let me get my glasses on. We're chopping up my pepper. Now, this is my lone pepper in there. It's about time for me to go to the grocery store. So this is the last one I got left, and I'm chopping it up real well. Yeah, we got to keep ourselves and our families eating well, because we got to fight off any of these infections that might be coming around. So we got to feed them well so they'll be healthy. Okay, now you see what I've done here. And I'm going to take, I've got my two of these, and I'm going to start filling them up. Let's go that way so you can see it a little bit. Okay, half of it goes in one, half of it goes in the other. Now, how easy was that? Oh, and by the way, I've got my oven preheated to 325. Just spread those out. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our mushrooms. I'm a big fan of mushrooms, but if you don't like them, just don't put them in there. We're going to put our mushrooms in. But all of my family likes mushrooms except for one or two, and they're not going to be eating this, so everybody's going to be happy. Okay, now we got to do the turkey breast, and I'm just going to rip this up. I mean, this is pretty easy. you know. Just put, and this is smoked turkey breast, so it gives it a good smoky flavor. You can put in bacon, you can put in ham, would be good. It's just gonna be tasty, people. And it'll be something good. You can eat it for breakfast, you can eat it with a salad at lunch. You can do all kind of stuff with this little thing. It is handy. It is handy. So we're gonna get this torn up. Let me get it torn up for the other one. This stuff is so good. I'm trying not to put it in my mouth right now. Okay, we'll get this torn up for this one. And just drop it in there. Now y'all can tell already how good this is gonna be. And it's gonna be nutritious. You got green stuff, you got veggies, and you're gonna have milk. It's gonna be great. Okay, the next thing we need to do is go ahead and crack the eggs and get them going. So the next thing we've got to do is pull this over. And we're going to need 6 eggs. All right, let's do it. Got to pull out that shell. Okay, this is number 5. This is number 6. And there we go. I may do 1 or 2 extra just because I got so many eggs. Okay, so that'll be about 4 per. All right, you know what I forgot to do is add the cheese to this. So let me go ahead and put the cheddar in here, if I can get this open. Now see, it calls for about, you know, a ½ pound, but I'm just gonna use what I've got here and put it in both of them. And I've got a cheddar jack mix that I'm going to put in here. You know, it'll be good and cheesy. Nobody will feel left out of the cheese family, so it's going to be a tasty treat. You know, you can eat it like breakfast and add some toast. It's just going to be good, and I think that's plenty enough cheese. All right, so we've cleaned out the cheese up of our leftover stuff too. Okay, now we've got to start adding some different things that's going to work in here. We're going to need some salt, okay? And y'all know how I do. I just open that. We're going to need half, let's see, we're going to need a tablespoon. Ooh, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon, because I've got 2 makings in here. So we're going to do a teaspoon. All right. We're also going to do some nutmeg, just a dash of nutmeg. And this is how I do my nutmeg. Now you can use the other kind, or you can get the ones that's solid like I have. Now these will last for a long time. And when I grab it out, I'll show you. And you take one of your graters and you just do this. And it'll give a good little taste. If you don't have it, don't add it. But you know, if you got it, it does help the flavor a little bit. That's why we're putting it in there. And that's quite enough. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, I gotta see where I put my stirrer. There it is. And I'm gonna start getting in there and doing this. Now you can add pepper if you want to, and I'll add some in just a minute. All right, there's one that's not quite done yet. All right, let me get the milk. I forgot to grab it out. Okay, we gotta have 1 3/4 cup of milk for each making. So here we go. That's 2. And let's see, a half. We're gonna pour. There we go. We got our milk, we got our eggs. And you know what? I need to add a little pepper. Pepper's good. I like it. Some people don't like it. We're gonna add about 1/4. That's plenty. Make that look yummy. Now you know what else we gotta do? we got to add some flour. We got to add 1 tablespoon per baking. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons and just sift it right in there. Now y'all don't need to skip this part because it makes it really good and tasty. Here, let's get that out of there. Get a little help. Come on now, get out of there. Okay. All right. So now all we got to do, this is going to be the custardy part of it, is pour this in here. Half goes in one and half goes in the other. And instead of pouring and making a big mess, I'm going to get the ladle. Then we can kind of keep it even. One, 2, 3. Ooh, look at that. Looks so yummy. Okay, hang on now. Here comes another one. 1, 2, 3. All right, I can do about 4 in each. Ooh, they're gonna get full. Add some over here. What I'm going to do is put them on a baking pan and slide them in the oven, and we will bake them for around 35 to 40. We'll bake them for around 35 to 40 minutes, and then I'll show you what they look like when they come out. So egg pie, it's going to be good. Southwest egg pie, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be delicious. See you shortly. All right, y'all, we have got the quiche and it's hot coming out of the oven, or the egg pie, whichever one you want to call it. But anyway, I've got it ready and we just got to let it cool now. I'm going to let it cool for about 30 minutes and then we'll cut a piece and let you see what it looks like. Otherwise, I'm going to show you one that the other one came out a little earlier. So here it is. That is going to be so good. Very good. This one I think is cool enough to cut right now. Let's see if I can get it cut. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I couldn't wait, so I cut it a little early. Now, if I were you, I would wait at least 30 minutes for cutting it, but I've cut it now, and it is looking so good. Look at that. I've got tomatoes on there with it, and I've got the eggs, the cheese. It's going to be so good. It's got the turkey in it, and I'm going to do a little taste test. See how it is. Here we go. That is good. And my husband will be so happy because it doesn't have crust on it. So we just did it without the crust. That is good, y'all. I'm gonna do one more. One more won't hurt, will it? Really good. Creamy. The cheese is wonderful. The meat tastes great in there. Peppers give it a little crunch. You got some eggs to use up, make an egg pie, also known as a quiche. Let me do this up. You know what I always tell you, and we need to remember it now more than ever. And I would also like to ask y'all to pray for my family because we do have some that are pretty sick with COVID right now. But anyway, and I've been praying for y'all too. But anyway, The good Lord loves you, and I love you too. Y'all take care of each other. Say your prayers. Take care of your family and your neighbors. Love y'all.